Are you living with your values? Why values are important? Hey, it's Christina Souls with your WBC. Find your WBC, find your well-being, coming from here, from Tokyo. And I want to tell you that in Japanese, the word value is translated into kachikan. That means a vision to value something. With this vision, we want to make a decision for work, for your life, for a relationship, and other areas in life, all right? And how do you live your values? How do you decide your values is what I'm going to talk a little bit today. Because sometimes we make decisions in life without thinking much about what are really values. And so how to make. Usually we can go to the internet and find a list of values and choose which one resonates with us. Or you can make one that I like, personally like much, is to ask ourselves some questions like, what was the most meaningful things that happened in my life that made me happy? What were these moments? So, and write why. Maybe I like to think about 3 things that was really meaningful in my life and answer why. Just reflect and write down in a piece of paper. Okay, and there is actually 4 or 5 questions that you can decide which values you want to decide or just figure out. Sometimes it's difficult. And the second question that I like to ask myself is, what or those moments that irritate me, annoys me, and then write why. Maybe it can be 1, 2, or 3. Just write down. And the third question is, what were the worst thing that I consider like a failure? I don't like to consider like a failure, but I'd say I didn't like it much. I prefer not call it failure, but it looks like a failure. So what was these moments that you didn't feel really great? What was these moments so that you annoyed? Annoy? No, annoy is another question. A failure sounds like a failure. Just write down and why. And fourth question. Question number 4 is, what are those people that you admire in your life? And write down why. Maybe 1 or 2, 3 people. If you write more about 3 people, you're going to find more and can reflect more. But it can be just one reason and 1 person. All right. So, question number 5: what were those moments, those things that made you feel so proud in your life? So, write 3 things. I think it's good to write 3 things here that you felt so proud. Is the things that resonates pretty much with you. It is probably some things that is your strength and is going to bring a lot of more well-being to your life. So what's those things that made you feel proud? For me, one of the things that made me feel proud was going abroad to another country to learn a new language, because I discovered that I value other cultures and I value the difference. I value curiosity. So it goes all around the things that when someone takes get from your own country and go to another country to learn a new language. There is a lot of value there, for example. How about you? So write 3 things and why for each one of them. After you have all answered these questions, just reflect and look in the list. Maybe you can compare which answer reflect these values. What are the things that you like, things you don't like, things that annoys you, things that sounds like a failure, that is a negative, and maybe you have some learners there. So what's the things that resonates, that can you put it just one word? Like for me, I like personal growth, and this is the area that I like to work in. The social science is one area that I found really that it's kind of vocation for me. It always asking me to be in these areas, and so I decided to be in these areas for work in my life. How about you? What your area that it calls you for this area because you value this area in work? Maybe to make a decision in relationships, what are those relationships that there's the same value that you reflect your values? How about to play, even for play? What are the things you like to in your life to play? What are the things you value? So in this way, you can. I think it's good to have five values. I think it's good to have 5 values, so you can, when you have these moments of doubts, you just think about these 5 values to make more clearly decisions. Okay, I was Cristina Souza with Find Your WC, and I hope you enjoy this video. If you like it, please subscribe, give likes, give love, and if you value love, if you value this video. Okay, see you next time. It was my pleasure to be here. See you next time.